You may have the best ideas to give to others, but you have to learn the art of how to convey it to them. That is why communication is a wonderful skill to possess.
So, how do we get people to listen to us?
How do you get people to listen to you? Increase the value of what you are saying. In other words, ensure that whenever you say something, you are improving the quality of the silence. And if it's not improving the quality of the silence, then it's better left unsaid. So first of all, enhance your own knowledge and your own fund of wisdom so that you can contribute meaningfully. The people will listen. And the second is learn the art of how to communicate. One person had a pet Doberman dog, and he came to know that castor oil is very good for dogs. So he decided to dispense castor oil to his dog as well. Now the problem was that the Doberman was not interested in taking castor oil, so he would put its head between his knees and then open its mouth and try and pour the castor oil into its mouth. The dog would squirm and complain, and one day it let itself free and the castor oil fell from his hand and onto the ground. It spilt on the floor and the Doberman went and started licking it up. He said, "Oh my God, it had no problems with the castor oil. The only problem was it did not like the way I was feeding it." So similarly, you may have the best ideas to give to others, but you have to learn the art of how to convey it to them. That is why communication is a wonderful skill to possess. So now as a student, you exert yourself in your ability to write, in your ability to speak. Even nowadays, your ability is to make pictures and videos and then utilize them all to communicate your ideas to your family, your friends, to others, and to the entire world.
So,
Radhe Swamiji, I'm really lucky to be a part of this retreat, and I have 2 questions as well.
Okay, Vedika.
So how should we approach someone in a situation where they're not putting in any effort at all, but we are putting in our maximum effort, like in a school project or something?
Okay, Vedika, your question is that in a school project, you're putting in your maximum efforts and the other is not. First of all, we need to give the freedom to everybody to be what they are and to accept that. In other words, you may be motivated about something and the other may not. So this kind of acceptance is very important. And the second is what to do about it. So the options are, you try and motivate the person. How will you motivate the person? Supposing you have a friend and you need your friend to work harder on the project. What are the kind of ways you could adopt to motivate that person? First is you display the reward that person will get. See, if we do well, this will be the consequence and it will be so nice. Right? And the second, you make the person aware of the harm that will happen if you don't succeed. So there's the temptation and the punishment. And this is how most people get motivated. Teaching is a very fine art. Right now you're on the other side of the spectrum. Somebody is teaching you. But as you grow up, you will be in the teacher's role. You may not be a professional teacher, but if you have a family, you will have to raise children. It will be your job how to motivate them. The teaching is a very, very fine art where you have to realize that you can't transform anybody all of a sudden. You have to repeatedly give the same input again and again and again, and then slowly it sinks in. Just like how your mother motivated you in so many ways, you have to play that same role with your friends. They may be less wise or they may be less responsible, and now it's incumbent upon you. So the leader is one who is totally inspired and who is motivating all the others. The kind of blessings you have received in life, you must grow into a position of leadership where you can play that role for the others.
I just have one word for my experience of this retreat, and it's priceless.
He makes his sermons so simple and so understandable.
My daughter right away wanted to sign up for this program here today. These have been most beautiful 3 days of my